everyone. Welcome back to the Fountain of Dreams podcast, your rest area of choice. Today, you're joined by your three wonderful hosts. Me, DExus from the DExus Show. We have Savi the Gamer. Say hello, Savi.
Hello, I am Savi the Gamer from the Savi the Gamer channel.
That is so gamer of you, Mr. Savi the Gamer. We also have the other host, the speedy demon, Sonico. Say hello, Sonico.
Yes, sir, on God, that's me. Yes, sir. You know it, yes, sir.
Why did you pronounce it like in two different times?
and who is this mysterious person? Who is this mysterious person right beside me?
Well,
I think it's Joe Biden.
Mysterious and no, that is my father. That is my dad, Mr. Marty McFly. I mean, Makel McFry. Say hello, Dad.
Hello, I'm Joe Makel McFry from Makel McFry. That is me. Yes.
Makel McFry.
Soda.
I love when he McFries the fries.
Joe
He
Verda.
goes. I love it when Makel was like, "Hey, can you eat some chocolate chip or something like that?" I don't remember.
Amazing.
Great introduction. So, Mr. Makel, can you give us some information about yourself, other than you being my father?
Okay, well, I don't know if anyone knew this, but I'm his father, and I also like fries, and I also like Kirby and Klonoa and Ori and lots of things. That's true.
That
Oh my
is
God,
true.
are you more of a gamer than Mr. Savi the Gamer?
No, there's no way. There is no way. He is more of a gamer than
It's time to
fucking
debate.
Savi the
Yeah.
Gamer.
On your left, Savi.
Oh
What?
shit! Oh shit!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yo,
Jesus Christ.
He can do this all day.
it's right
I
behind
was
me,
not
isn't it?
I was not expecting to get threatened during my own fucking podcast, but it's a pleasure to have you, Makel. Just being serious for a second, it's a pleasure to have you in on the show. And he is a very based gamer.
A
Yes.
better
Or
gamer.
something.
Woohoo. That's also the
Thank you for
first,
having me.
Fuck you.
first of many guests that we'll see in the Fountain of Dreams podcast. Woohoo.
Wow. That is so
But-
awesome.
But Makel, just I have a good question for you. A lot of people may be asking, what does this guy do? Because most of our guests, underline the most, will be people from YouTube, and Makel does YouTube content. So I just wanted to ask you, what do you do in your channel? I actually know, but like, what do you do?
Well, I like to talk about characters, mainly Kirby characters. Whether it be just for comedic purposes or for maybe serious and analytical analysis. videos.
Analytical.
Yeah, that
Analytical.
word.
Leeches cry. No one can talk in this podcast.
I can't talk.
Me
sorry.
when I lie when I'm making an analysis, that's my analysis.
It's analytical.
That was not funny.
That's my NIE.
wasn't.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Nice, from the Amazing World of Gumball. I love that show. Can we like change the podcast into the Amazing World of Gumball podcast?
No,
Can we
sorry.
call this the Elmer of Dreams?
Oh, sorry. We need to.
No.
We need to keep with Kirby.
Power
Sadly.
scaling gumball characters.
Power scaling.
Who wins the Cold Water Center versus Kirby? And that's the question of the episode, baby.
Death battle.
Amazing.
Well, yeah, Makel, tell us just a little bit more about yourself. So you said about that you like Kirby characters. So, tell us a little bit about your favorite Kirby characters. I know that there is one, which is blue, and is a rat, and that's right, I'm talking about the Roach. Everybody loves the Roach, right?
Yeah.
The Roach isn't blue, he's red.
He has blue.
Tell him to take
He
off
has
his,
blue.
his hat.
I mean, it can be the squeaks. One of the little squeakies. I don't know how they're
True, it
called.
could be.
No, it's the Squeaks.
Squeaks.
No, it's Prince Fluff.
Yeah, Prince Fluff.
Yeah.
He's
See,
a rat.
But jokes aside, I know you like Elfllin a lot. Is that true, perchance?
He's doing the voice. maybe that might be true.
I love how every time we mention Elfllin, like Makel, for audio listeners and everyone else, Makel and I are like, he's one of my closer friends online. I love him a lot.
It's your dad.
He's literally my father. So sometimes when we get into VC, I just go like, and every single time he's doing this.
That's amazing.
It's beautiful.
Elfllin good actually, a very good character. I don't know why, but there's a lot about Elfllin that not many people talk about. And
Like what? Tell us about the rat.
well,
That's why you have to watch Makel's next upcoming video.
Yes, I'm shameless plug. Sometime this week, at least the week of recording, it's gonna be out. But not to get too much into like maybe before Forgotten Lands anniversary. I'll have to see.
Yeah, this video is probably
It's a big
probably going to be like right after the anniversary. So, what do you think? Forgotten Land 1 year old.
1 year old game.
Oh,
I don't want to
be talking about Forgotten Land in this episode, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
maybe.
we should probably talk about the Forgotten Land.
Hell yeah, I want to talk about that game.
I was just gonna say I don't want to get too much into like deep spoiler territory, but I just want to say that Elfllin is kind of similar to Kirby in some ways. No, I'm not talking about the theory of he's Kirby from another dimension, but in terms of just his personality and his ambition, Kirby sort of shaped him to be who he is at the end of the game, and I think that's pretty cool. I don't know.
He's that guy.
He's him.
Your Honor, they're literally brothers.
They are literally our brothers, Your Honor.
They are brothers. I don't care. They have like the like 1 year apart sibling relationship, and I love it.
Yes.
I do
Kirby's
hope.
young, but Elfllin's like 1 year younger.
I do hope that Elfllin does come back in a bigger form in newer entries, because they did
There's
like
a mask in Kirby's
as a
Return to
mask.
Dreamland Deluxe.
and a mask.
Yeah, we're
in
gonna
Dream
have
Fair.
Smiling Elfllin, the new character.
Yes,
No!
Violent Elfllin. But like just like Bandara World D became like one of basically the second player. I don't know. I feel like Elfllin can become just like the helper character, like he can just hang around.
Yeah, just like how Kirby fans thought that we were gonna see Adeline again, or Gooey,
Yeah, like
or Taransa.
well, I mean, like the
I would
difference.
say Magolor, but like we have Magolor.
I mean, like the difference between those characters are that one, they were like made by another like director, so it's not like they gave out much of it. Like Gooey was set up to be the second player in Dreamland 2 and then Dreamland 3, and like Shimomura just dropped him in Dreamland 3. I mean Dreamland 64. Kirby 64. What the fuck am I saying? Dreamland 64. Dreamland 64. Yes. Like I don't know. But like same like Bandana did. They like kept him up, like set up. Like Terrance and Susie are meant to be not to like be associated with Kirby. Like it's weird for them to just be like, yo Kirby, let's go on an adventure together. Like Bandana did would. And like Elfllin, I also think like would preferably like fill that role.
Yeah.
I think Elfllin and Gooey are very similar.
They are. They kind of are.
I think we should have both of them.
No, right?
I'm sorry, this is my Gooey bias. I'm sorry, this is my
Gooey
Gooey
bias.
No. Let it take over.
He should be the most recurring Kirby character. Screw it all.
But speaking of Gooey and other Kirby characters, I have another good question for you, Makel. What other Kirby characters do you like apart from, the funny rat?
There is. I'll keep it short. Just short list. I would say all of them, but I have to keep it a short list. There's MAGOLOR. Yeah, MAGOLOR, of course. Marx, of course. Knuckle Joe and Claycia. I guess those are. Also
Okay. Claycia, my fucking man. We gotta get into.
No, we're gonna lose viewers.
Yes,
We're gonna lose
yes,
viewers at the
yes,
start of the
yes.
video.
Claycia.
Let's save
No.
Claycia for last.
Okay,
you know what?
okay.
We have to save the best for last. So tell me, why Knuckle Joe out of all the like allies? Why Knuckle?
Knuckle Joe was third.
Well, we don't gotta go in order.
Knuckle Joe is cool.
He's cool.
I blame the anime. Hey, did you know that there's this show called Kirby Right Back at? Yeah, I don't know if you heard of it. It's called Kirby Right Back at.
No, actually,
I think I heard.
I think it doesn't exist. I don't think it's real.
Oh no. It's definitely real. Kind of niche, kind of obscure. I don't think
Oh,
it had
really?
any real impact.
Do
I
you
don't think
think?
it had any cultural impact.
Damn, I wish like that would like get re-released again in like an affordable Blu-ray where like high quality for like an affordable price.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
we
wish
also
that's
had
what
a-
every mainline Kirby fan thought the series was like.
Yeah,
I
I
wish.
wish.
Why?
Yeah, because DD's evil.
He
How
is,
he's usually,
you know, like
yeah.
he
he's
is.
a baby that only knows how to say Poyo.
He's kind of a sassy baka,
It's
you know.
tough. Because Kirby is the best character in all fiction, of course.
You know it.
True.
If Pentoffel are my favorite recurring characters in the Kirby
Dude,
series.
Fololo,
Tough.
Falala, go crazy.
Follow! Those are my goats for real.
To Corey fans, what are you doing? Wake up. We have work to do.
Let them
I'm sorry
know.
for trashing the anime. I'm one of those few people that haven't like one of those few big Kirby fans that just I can't stand the anime. I tried to watch it. I just gave up in like episode 20. I know one. My only like episode I really distinctly remember are two of them, and it's the one with the Wildy vending machines, and the one where Kirby has to like deliver some ramen, and he's like resisting temptation.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Is that like freaking that one SpongeBob episode where he had to deliver the pizza?
I don't know. I don't watch SpongeBob.
Oh, that's an L. That's
Oh,
an L.
that's an L.
Really?
I used to have an obsession with SpongeBob, but like I don't remember much about it.
Damn.
Homie,
rip.
it's like literally the most iconic episode ever. It's the one that goes like a pizza, grab pizza,
Oh, wow.
is the best
Yeah.
pizza, you know.
Woohoo.
That one.
You and me.
Like yeah, like Knuckle Joe.
He knows! You see?
Exactly. So going back to Knuckle Joe, because we're like
Yeah, like
talking about SpongeBob. Makel, please convince me as to why Knuckle Joe redeems the anime.
Okay. In about 20 words or less, tell me what you think, how you think of Knuckle Joe in the games.
In the games,
In the games. Yeah, in 20 words or
Uh,
less, tell me how you think how he is in the games.
a lost little kid that believes he's having a karate adventure.
Now, you're sort of right. However, you're wrong. You see,
No, I can't be wrong.
you are wrong. What if they turned like a side helper character into someone who directly opposed the overall universal antagonistic group of the anime by tricking Kirby and the enemy twice. He's his own force. Yes, he's on the side of Kirby and the Star Warriors, but he's his own force. He does what he wants, and he is dubbed the Monster Hunter. Like he tricks
Damn.
Nightmare
A monster
Enterprise.
hunter?
Demons
Yeah,
and
yo.
Hunter.
Christ.
He
That's raw.
tricks Nightmare into sending the strongest monster at the time, which is Masher, and fights it with Kirby twice in like some of the most rawest fight scenes that they have in the show. It's so cool.
Bruh.
Wait,
That is so cool. Like, I had no idea.
I mean, that's really cool, but I'm like, so I'm listening with like, oh yeah, the strongest enemy has.
And it's
fucking
Masher.
Masher.
Smasher, my
It's
favorite recurring
Masher,
Kirby
the
boss.
fucking spin-off. Yeah, the most iconic Kirby boss in
Yes.
Kirby history.
Masher.
But
Well,
honestly, that's really cool. Like the fucking Monster Hunter, that's awesome.
To be fair,
Capcom
Masher.
reference.
Yeah. Knuckle Joe from Capcom, actually.
Ooh.
What?
No, I meant Monster Hunter as like a reference to the Capcom game, Monster Hunter.
Oh, I did not know
I
that
like-
was a Capcom game.
Master Hunter
Now
is
you know.
came after Papacacha, right? So they stole from Kirby.
Oh my goodness, this is big news.
This is
we need to call someone
Big
right now.
news.
I'm gonna call Masahiro Sakurai and then I'm gonna call Saul Goodman and they're gonna get together and make a lawsuit against Capcom and they're gonna cut Capcom's budget for Monster Hunter and then they're gonna make a spin-off that is
Then-
Knuckle Joe the Monster Hunter.
And then
The
Capcom
Nintendo
pulls up with
Yes,
Phoenix
family of
Wright.
systems.
Then Capcom pulls up with Phoenix Wright and they win.
Nah. He will pull up with Edgeworth and I'll be like, nah, the autopsy is updated out of fucking nowhere. Only true Ace Attorney fans will get that.
At least.
Can you imagine
It's just
Capcom? Can you imagine Capcom actually getting into like some type of court dispute or like debate, and in order to defend themselves, they have an AI Phoenix Wright literally making their arguments, and they win?
That would
That
go
would be
so
awesome.
hard.
I mean, they would win because, like, they would use the powers of spirits beyond, or whatever. I played a little bit of Phoenix Wright games.
It's called
Incredible.
Ace Attorney!
His name is Ace Attorney.
His name is Ace Attorney. I forgot the series name. I'm sorry.
He is
I played, like,
a
the first
sexual
3
attorney.
trials the first game, and then like the first 2 trials in the second game because I wanted to migrate version. Whatever. Talking about lawyers, wouldn't it be cool to have like a Kirby lawyer ability?
That
And
would be cool.
what would he do?
It would be such a big
Well,
Makel
he-
reference.
He walks around like the Kirby coordinate is real. Kirby coordinate is real. Oh my god.
Kirby Quarters. I had to think about that for a second.
The jokes are just too
Just like your own
sophisticated.
series.
But yeah,
Kirby
go
would like send a cease and desist to the final boss.
true. But yeah, going back to actual Kirby. What were the other characters? MAGOLOR. Yeah, MAGOLOR. MAGOLOR.
Magolor and Marx.
Yeah, MAGOLOR and Marx. I
Can
think
you
we.
talk about those two together? Because they're boyfriends, so they're dating and they kiss each
Yeah,
other.
they're so gay.
True. But like, MAGOLOR has been pretty exposed recently with the new game Kirby Impressions Deluxe. So you know, a lot of people have been like, I don't really get MAGOLOR, but after playing the game, they're like, yeah, I get it. Like, you know.
I just thought he was
Awesome.
funny, cool design. I liked his design at first, and then when I played the original Turn of Dreamland, that final boss hit, and oh boy, oh yeah, he's the one. He's him.
Yes, that's him.
Oh yes, this bastard. He's my favorite.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Such
love
like me
him.
for real.
For real. Dude, I still think that to this day that's the best plot twist in any Kirby game.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, especially with Deluxe, with a helper MAGOLOR and Mary Magellan, like the game really sets up MAGOLOR as just a friendly guy, you know? Like, compared to Marx, which we will talk about like in a second, like Marx caused a problem and Kirby has to fix it. So either way, if Marx was lying or wasn't lying to Kirby would still need to like fix the moon and like sun from fighting. But with MAGOLOR, Kirby just like helps MAGOLOR because he like wants to. He's just like a good guy, you know. Like there's no pressure. There's really no pressure to help him, but you still do because that's Kirby.
He's
I
a
feel
little fella.
I think like the biggest plot twist in any Kirby game is in Squeak Squad. You play the game and the biggest plot twist is the game is. Wait. Give me a second. You play the game and the biggest plot twist is that the game sucks ass, and you're like, wow, that's such a twist. I wasn't expecting that when I
Holy
first played the game.
Let them know.
Why are you trashing Squeak Squad? The game is decent.
Okay. Jokes aside, I think that's
we will
very
be
good.
debating this later in a later
You-
episode.
you-
We will have like make a tier list episode or something.
You have to make this
Oh,
episode
wow.
title. Savi quickly makes 240,000 enemies in less than 12 seconds. That's exactly it.
But
That's how many. I doubt that's how many Squeak Squad fans there are, Makel.
No,
I'm
there's
pretty
like
sure
two. There's like
only
two
the
fans.
last 2 digits. Yeah.
Damn, we fucking
Anyways,
roasting the game so hard. But
I wanted to.
may I?
Makel, I wanted to. Oh, go ahead, Zombie. My bad.
because like I have like an actually pretty good plot twist. I think that the original adventure, for the time being, also had a pretty good story. because like the deity was seen as purely a villain, nothing more, nothing less. So actually seeing him do something useful and protecting the Fountain of Dreams, oh my god, podcast reference.
Oh my god, what?
Whoa.
What?
He's protecting us. Shout out to King Dedede, he's protecting us.
Thanks,
King.
he's the goat. But yeah, that's I feel like for the time that was a very good plot twist.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
it's fine. Not as good. It's not gonna be as good as MAGOLOR
Yeah.
because like the nightmare plot twist kind of comes out of nowhere.
But it still
is true.
doesn't like it doesn't destroy the context or anything. It does make sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, but like compared to MAGOLOR, like you're trying to trust this little fucking asshole.
Train.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
psychologically like trying to be like, oh, he's a cute little scrimglow bimbo. He would never harm anyone. And
True.
me like fresh talking about MAGOLOR. Makel, I wanted to ask you, what kind of MAGOLOR fan are you? There's different kinds of MAGOLOR fans. There's like the little like, oh my god, he's scrimglow, and then there's me, like people like me that are like, I fucking hate you. I hope you fucking die. I wish you the worst. I love you. What kind of fan are you?
A little bit of both.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I have no problem with I spoiled myself a long time ago. I was watching. I just got bored, looked up the final boss of Return of Dreamland without even playing it once when it came out. Saw that it was MAGOLOR.
No.
I mean, I wasn't really surprised. I was thinking he was going to betray us anyway. I'm just like, yeah, probably Marx 2.0, and I was somehow right. But
Trust issues.
This
How did
boss,
you go like, oh yeah, he's gonna betray me? Absolutely.
The
I
only
didn't know it.
smart Kirby fan.
yeah, it's not me. I'm dumb as bricks.
There's
Oh,
only
that's
one
you,
smart
that's you,
fan,
Makel.
and his name is Shinja Kumasaki.
True. His
That's
boss
true.
And
fight.
even then,
Don't insult my goat Kumasaki like that.
Like Gokumas.
Do not.
no, you're gonna start acting like a Sakurai fan. Like he would never make a single mistake in his entire life.
He's never ever done a single mistake in his entire life.
His art is perfect.
Action.
Anyways, I don't want to trash talk any of the developers. Let's move on.
Yeah. No, but like
I just
Let's talk about Marx.
no, I think there's still some stuff like to talk about MAGOLOR. Like you know, you DExus like, oh, I hate this little guy, and at the same time I love it. I think that was me for a long time. But like, I think like Kumasaki did drop the ball real quick with Dream Collection. Like, oh, he's a good guy now, and oh, he's in
Oh,
DD
yeah.
Drum Dash. Oh, he's in Star Allies. Oh, he's in I think Kirby Clash. Like, there's no real like redemption arc like they did it. It's like, oh yeah, he's fine. He just stuck with Kirby. You know, he's Gucci. And like, I think that took away a lot from the character. Until 2023 with Return to Dreamland Deluxe and MAGOLOR Epilogue. Just go with
Yeah.
sauce.
Sonico, are you just reading out your the script for your review?
My script.
Plug.
No, I'm just mentally trained.
he hesitated.
My man literally just talks like a YouTuber. Like he is YouTube.
Content
Oh my
grind.
god. Mr. Wachowski, is that you?
I know, right?
Mr. YouTube, please
Mr.
blink.
YouTube.
Wait,
Please
didn't
back the dislike
Susan
button.
Wachowski retire?
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, she did. Like this.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
We're saved.
Yeah.
More like
No,
under
not-
new
no,
management.
They literally, yeah, literally. They gave us a new CEO, and like the first thing he did was like, so guys, let's implement NFTs.
Yeah, that's why I did the Megamind quote, which is so relatable. Like,
Yeah.
come on, no Queen of England?
Damn.
There is no Queen of England. No.
No.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Before we get canceled.
So
Actually, I do want to talk about MAGOLOR Epilogue
yes,
real quick.
yes. Like how we feeling about the game over the like game overall, like both story and gameplay.
10 out of 10.
I love MAGOLOR Epilogue so much.
Perfect
I just
Bible.
think that it's really funny how hard it is to platinum electricy duder, however the fuck he's called. I think it's for at least for me it was really hard to platinum his boss fight.
For me, it was Pyramid, honestly. Fiery Puffery.
Who?
No, not Pyramid. Fiery
Did you just
Puffery.
call it Pyramid?
No, Fiery Puffery.
I don't know who's that an insult towards. Is that an insult towards Pyramid or Fiery?
Both.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I really like MAGOLOR Epilogue. Like the gameplay on its own is so cool. Like, you know how Kirby always had like a combo system? I always see on Twitter like people loving ninja combos with 2 HP, what all these, you know? But like to actually like be implemented, implemented into the like core design of the game, I think that's just really cool. Like MAGOLOR has such a good moveset in that game. I don't know how we feeling about the Star Allies version. I think this is much like cleaner than Star Allies moveset.
It
Yeah.
kind of is. It's more balanced. Way more balanced.
Yeah, I think the point is that the Star Allies version is like the other Green Friends. It's like, yeah, let's make it an overpowered beast because it's like it's celebratory thing. Let's give them all the boss abilities. But here we're like, wait, hold on a second. We actually have to make it play like a playable character, not just a fan service moveset. And I think they handled it pretty well. I hate the death spikes or whatever the hell they're called. I barely used them.
Yes, I will say that's like the move that like she feels literally unnecessary. Like when do you use it?
Yeah.
I think maybe with like a boss, you like can keep up your combo. Maybe I don't know.
Kinda. I mean, the sticks stay up.
Yeah.
The sticks stay up for a while.
I think the most like useful one out of the bunch. I feel like for me it was definitely the bombs. Since you can just kind of plan them out, you can drop them. I really liked what they did with the moveset because it kind of feels like, again, they made him more like a playable character, as you DExus were saying. But also I feel like MAGOLOR, the way that something that I really loved about MAGOLOR Epilogue is the way that you can just evolve your moveset. I feel it feels pretty great because especially coming back to the older levels with your moveset all decked out and your OP, it feels so refreshing. It feels so great. I love when games do
so
that.
much fun.
Yeah,
I just like abusing that one. Is it called MAGOLOR Surge?
yes, MAGOLOR
The
Surge.
dash attack? Fuck yeah.
It's broken.
That dash attack.
And when you like
Best move,
upgrade it
best
and you can like
fucking move.
change direction, have multiple of them.
Yeah, yes, it's so good.
Yes.
It's
That
such a good
made
decision.
Crown Doomer a whole lot easier for me because I was playing it without that upgrade at first.
You were oh
And
my
then-
god! The second I realized how good MAGOLOR Surge was, I immediately that was like the thing I'm constantly upgrading.
Oh yeah,
But
for sure.
speaking of the Crowned Doomer, I think we should put a little disclaimer here. And if Makel, you want to do this, we could get into a little bit of a spoiler territory and talk about the ending of the MAGOLOR Epilogue and just discuss what we feel about it, because us three, we haven't talked about it yet here on the podcast, and I feel it would be really great as well if you talked about it.
Oh wow. Yeah. Let's go into that.
Yes, sir. You know, with the amazing soundtrack made by the Texas show here.
Thank you, Mr. Jukebox from Kirby 300.
Thank
Is
you.
that a reference to the Kirby a cappella poorly made video by the DExus show from 2017 or 2018?
I think it's a reference
This is-
to
This is just going to be so hard trying to time the background music to you singing.
I'm probably like
It's like one of
mixing it
those-
up and shit.
It's like one of those stop posting about Among Us memes. You remember those when there's like the little section when it just starts singing on the beat of the music, like ding
Yes.
ding ding. It was very funny.
MAGOLOR epilogue. My friends on TikTok send me MAGOLOR. My friends on Discord send me MAGOLOR. I was with Grandpa, right? And she I forgot that. I forgot how the meme goes.
All the channels are just Among Us stuff.
And she went like, and she threw a good apple.
Amazing.
But I'm curious. It was just about quest.
Yo! Hello everyone! Welcome back to the Fountain of Dreams podcast, your rest area of choice. Today we're joined by our guest, MAGOLOR.
Amazing.
Okay, good quick question. Before we get into MAGOLOR epilogue, what's your best Kirby impression? Like any Kirby character.
I can probably do
Kirby
Meta
and
Knight.
King DDD, Meta Knight. from the
Go
anime.
ahead. I'm curious. In order, from DExus to Sonico, and then me.
That's my Waddle Dee. That's my Waddle Dee.
That's a Waddle Dee.
I could tell.
My favorite Kirby character, Kirby.
Here's my
Makel.
Kirby.
Oh.
Hi. Hiya.
And then I can do
How the
the.
fuck do you do
Let's
that?
do this.
No!
You stole my joke. You stole my joke. You little shit.
I'm gonna eat you out and spin you out.
Fly like a butterfly, sting like a
Sting
wasp.
like a bee.
I thought he was gonna do the
Is a
Ultra
bee?
Sword scream.
Oh my god. Okay,
What?
wait,
Dude.
Makel.
I can
What's your-
also do DDD.
Oh my god. This is like
Amazing.
Coco Melon for Kirby
I can
fans.
also do my favorite. I can also do my favorite enemy.
Oh my god. Our Spotify listeners will love this. Wanna break from the ads? No.
Wanna break for the
Okay, Makel, get you. Because I'm literally crying right now. Makel, do your impression.
I can do I can do King DDD. Let's see. Roar. Roar. Grow.
I love the.
Roar. Roar.
He sounds a little bit arousing. I don't know why.
What?
It sounds more like what?
No, nothing.
What? No, run that back, Sonny. I mean, Savi. Frick.
Damn, I didn't even do anything.
No. And then I can do
It's a good DDD.
I can do Meta Knight from the anime sort of. He has natural ability. He can use the power of the warp star. My help
That's
is not
super
enough to
cool.
make him a warrior. And then what is that? Meta Knight from Smash. Meta Knight from Smash is like my best one. Come. And I think that's
Knew
it.
you were doing the combo.
I love that.
Bowser is
Come.
coming.
No.
Sonico can do a
that's
pretty
your
good Willy
turn.
Rider impression.
Noon.
Yo,
Amazing.
What is that?
that's
Oh,
a
it's
song
Wheelie
impression?
Rider?
Oh my
Is that
god.
Wheelie Rider?
I can't believe it.
Also, there's a car
Amazing.
passing by, just like right now.
Oh
Give
my
me a
god.
second, let me
Just
close
like Willy
everything.
Rider.
Just like Willy
But
Rider.
I don't have any good impressions.
He's
no,
lying.
Like I could make Smash Meta Knight one. Victory is my destiny. But like apart from that, I cannot do shit. Give me a random Kirby character.
Scarfy.
Ringle.
Garfy?
Scarfy.
Okay. I know I already did this joke privately, so it's not gonna be funny for you, but it's gonna be funny for the audience. Here's my best Queen Ripple impression.
That's so
Did you like it?
funny, dude.
Did you like it?
Comedy go.
I know. I don't have any good impressions. That's why I asked you. I can go
You
like,
can-
sire. I don't fucking know how Escargoon sounds. I don't know.
Sire.
He sounds like, I don't know. Escargoon has like a very particular voice. Like he sounds, there's a certain celebrity he sounds like, but I cannot put my finger on what celebrity it is.
But sire. I love how we just
was
said
good.
like we were going to spoil MAGOLOR EPILOGUE and we just decided to do Kirby Impressions.
Okay, I can do.
That's perfect.
I don't fucking know. Thank you.
That's a good one.
Okay, let's go.
Let's
go on
actually
on
talking
fucking
about
MAGOLOR.
spoilers. So
I just forgot about.
Okay, let me open this actual spoiler segment with. I was wondering the entire playthrough what each boss was gonna be like. You know, there was Electric Mr. Duder,
electrocute Doodle.
Monkey, but even more strong Monkey.
Hydrat.
And then I was like, where the fuck is Wispy Woods? The final
Yes.
boss answered my question.
Yes. Dude, I love the fight so much. Like I go more in depth in my review, hehe, plug plug. But like, I love how you just can't just hit him all the time. Like you actually have to wait for his attacks because you can only attack when the roots come out. So you can only attack that time. So you can like, sometimes you only like get like a couple shots, and sometimes you can like set up bombs and stuff. And, like you actually have to like dodge moves. Like I don't know, I really like the boss. Really fun.
You know what this reminds me of? You know the sexual harassment meme? Like human resources. Human resources.
Yes.
You know that meme?
Yes.
Yeah.
When you said that in the review, I was immediately thinking of like the handsome guy being I forgot the crowned tree. I forgot its name, and then like the fat one being fucking Pyribbit. Because that's literally what he does. He stays in the background. You can't hit him all of the time. What's the point?
No, yeah, but like I think the difference is like it constantly attacks you, you know? Like
Is it Mistletoe or Mistletoe?
tree crown
it's
without a
Mistle.
ruler.
No. It has a name, Mistolin, I think it is.
Yeah, like-
Mistolin, Mistoline.
I think it's Mr. the tree crown without a ruler.
Dodge. That's like the rawest line of all time.
I know, right? Like and
Kirby
people
when
would just
giving characters.
Kirby when giving
yes,
characters.
Kirby when
Ellie
names.
Cat Jog.
Characters, subtitles and names.
Like the whole setup is so crazy. I think I'm now like in the part of the people that think that's just like Halcandra getting destroyed. That just sounds so raw and awesome and cool.
I know.
Like and the music is
Strong names.
so epic.
Two.
So good. Like I really love the bosses from MAGOLOR Epilogue. Except Crown Doomer. I think Crown
That's
Doomer is the most like unnecessary one. You know?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit filler.
Yeah. But like
I like how Doomer, like how Crown Doomer is just another. It's just the same gag they had with Doomer prior. It's like, oh, this is the final boss. Psych. I like that.
I know.
That's the
Everyone
wrong
That is,
number.
that is good. But like I prefer much better Rampaging Doomers. It's like a fusion of Landia and the normal Doomer, and like I think it's way more active and more like fun to fight, honestly.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
definitely.
totally.
Yeah,
Prepare to meet your doom.
prepared in your doom. I love. But like, and after that, like MAGOLOR putting out the Ultra Sword, that's just so cool, dude.
That was so
Yeah.
raw for no.
No,
Where the fuck did that sword come from?
I know, right, dude?
That's
Actually,
in the
That
background.
sword definitely has
In the entire fight.
yes, actually, yes. You can see the sword in the background. I think that's also
The
in the
whole
Crown
fight.
I never
Doomer.
noticed it.
Yeah, I think it's also in the Crown Doomer fight.
Yeah.
There's like a sword in the background.
It's like in the entirety. I actually noticed it. I was like, oh look at that, a sword, and then we
Yes.
fucking used it.
Dude, and like the
But
ending.
I'm not saying like where did it literally come from? I mean like, whose sword was that?
Yeah, like it sounds
Maybe another warrior.
It sounds
that was in
important.
another dimension.
maybe.
I think it's insignificant, but like since we like to look at every little tiny detail, I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good.
Oh
We
my
share
God.
brain
Good
cells. I wasn't
night.
supposed to do that joke. DExus, that's the second time you lose my joke. You're stealing everything to me.
I thought he was gonna say, I have a feeling it's one of the 4 heroes of your.
I mean, it can be.
No, it's I got a feeling.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That
Spotify
tonight's
lovers will
gonna
love
be
this.
Amazing. But maybe it's like the sword from Kirby Clash. Like I don't know. It give me Kirby Clash vibes. Like yeah, like the whole uniting with like Kirby, like the Kirby Clash universe. That's like so cool. An actual reason of why MAGOLOR is there.
It looks like
So
the
wait.
same one.
Is it canon?
See,
Yeah.
I think the thing is like people are like, oh, it's canon, but like how canon is, like we already knew it was a different universe, and this doesn't really change anything. It just changes that people can go from universe to universe. Like there's a Kirby multiverse.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Are we gonna talk about? Yes, we're gonna talk about the Kirby multiverse. I don't like that. I don't like that everything now is a multiverse. Oh my god! Like for
Yeah, I
Marvel, I,
know,
get
right?
it because that's been in the comics. What other thing? Like, what other thing is using multiverses? Kirby is. Fuck.
I mean, if we're talking about just
Like
crossing over different universes, or just having different universes.
I mean, just having the concept of the multiverse and how infinite possibility, whatever.
JoJo technically.
I don't
has
know. I like
2 different.
I
yeah.
like that there are multiple universes. It makes us they can just expand on other stuff, you know. Like I like the idea of the Dream Kingdom. Like, oh my god, let me talk you about Kirby Clash lore. Like Kirby Clash lore is some more of the insane fanfic ass BS in the universe. But you know,
Yeah.
It's
but
true.
you know, I like that it's like in a different like timeline or whatever. You know, like I get it with like the crossing over. Maybe that's a bit much interaction. Like oh my god, it's a Kirby multiverse. You know, like we're going to like Marvel territory. But like I think having different universes is not bad on its own. It's how they use it.
I miss the times where the Dream Kingdom was just inside of a book.
Since
Well,
when?
Are you
For the
saying that they're
novels.
crossing? Are you saying they're crossing over
Mario and Luigi
to
Paper
the
Jump?
book universe?
The book
Yeah.
universe?
Yeah.
Dude, on God, Mario and Luigi Paper Jump. You know how like the paper universe is like in a book.
Oh
Yeah, but it's the
god.
opposite.
On God.
I mean, I haven't read the Kirby novels, but if I'm not wrong, according to the novels, the Dream Kingdom was inside of a book.
Really? Oh my God, my boss. Really?
It was like, oh, really? You became a fucking announcer of a Ford commercial for a second.
Really?
Like, Jesus Christ.
Really?
But
It has wheels.
speaking of Kirby Clash,
Are we?
Rip Bozo
Oh my god!
to
Are we not?
Kirby
Are we
Clash
not gonna talk
Deluxe.
about Marx?
Maybe later.
We already talked about Marx. We gotta talk about Claycia and Drawcia because I say so. It's
Oh
my
my
party.
God.
I choose what to say. DExus, do not act like this isn't your fault.
So Makel,
This is your fault.
give us a 5-hour rant of why Drawcia is the coolest.
Mommy.
Oh. Draw. Stop.
sorry, that was just. This is instinctive. Like, what do I say? How can I be funny? Mommy.
Instinctive. I'm sorry. That caught me off guard.
I'm sorry, please go ahead.
Drawcia I like. Claycia is interesting too. No reason why. Just cool character, you know.
Mommy?
Sorry?
Yes. Welcome to Kirby's Master Pass with Savi, Sonico, DExus and special guest Makel. Who would you smash?
The flying whip enemy from Kirby and the Amazing Mirror.
I think
No,
Rainbow Colors
no,
is a
no.
good game, you know? Like, I love the gameplay and, like, the level design and, you know, like, the mechanics of the game, you know?
And the
Okay, actually,
clay.
quick Rainbow Curse section. I think that Rainbow Curse just suffers from the fact that you have to look at the gamepad throughout most of its,
Yes,
throughout most of the time.
that's
So you don't
actually
really
its
get to
biggest flaw.
admire the beautiful graphics.
That is its biggest
Well,
flaw.
if
And
you...
that's why you have to play it on Semu or another Wii U emulator, because you can just have the tapping part of the
Drawing
touchpad
tab.
overlay the game screen, and then like you're playing with the gamepad looking at the game screen.
It's actually really
Without
smart.
having to look
I haven't
down.
thought about that. Like, for the longest time, like, how do you emulate the gamepad? But, like, yeah, that's a way to do it.
That's how I played it. I played it with
Nice.
my drawing tablet.
No, I'm actually one of the people that actually have the game on the Wii U with the box, you know, and already. So it's
I
not
have
dying.
the game.
That's cool.
It's not dying like the
I
other
have the
eShop
game.
games.
I just don't have a Wii U.
Face.
Why do you have the game if you don't
Okay.
have a Wii U?
Amazing.
You gotta explain. You gotta explain
I've been
that one.
collecting every Kirby game, okay? I've been collecting every single Kirby game. I have every Kirby game since the Wii until modern consoles, except for Return to Dreamland Deluxe, because I'm a struggling college student and I definitely didn't pirate the game.
True.
Fair.
Fake Kirby fan. No, I'm kidding.
Hey.
That's understandable.
Did I hear pirates, wealth, fame, power? Gold Roger attained this and everything else the world had to offer, and his dying words
Oh my
drove countless
God.
souls to the seas.
We're going to talk about
My
One
treasure,
Piece.
you can have. I left everything I had.
In One
My
Piece.
God. The One Piece is real.
Na, na, na,
We're
na,
time.
na, 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 na,
We're going to
na,
get
na,
copyright
na,
strikes.
na,
I love
One
this
Piece.
Kirby podcast, you know, when we talk about Kirby.
Yes.
Yeah,
Amazing.
just one.
I
Just
remember
one droplet.
I called it one piss on accident, and I choked.
I just
I'm
choked.
joking right now if that makes you feel bad.
Makel, isn't this your whole thing? Other than flying?
Huh? You know, you can
No,
just
if
like
I
drop
can choose and
that.
stuff.
He just asked his piss
I
with my
like-
whole thing aside from fries. Makel McPiss? Absolutely not. This is not what I'm saying.
No. Miguel, not just any kind of piss. One piss. One droplet.
It's one piss. You can take one piss in your entire life.
Did I freeze?
We're
I'm choking right now.
we're
Let me get
straying
some
away
water.
from Kirby. We're
Yes.
straying away from Kirby. Let's quickly bring the topic
Okay.
back to Kirby. How do you think Kirby pisses?
Talk about Drawcia for 10 minutes.
Huh?
No! Nexus, do not ask that question.
So,
That's
you
not
know,
a question
there is
for
one more
me to
character
get
that we
answers to.
haven't talked about enough. I think is the goofy goober, the happy birthday boy of time of recording, Marx. You know, he's a cute
Marx.
he's a cute fella.
I can't do his
That
laugh.
is not what he sounds like.
Yeah, that was
Bro,
horrible. I'm sorry.
Bro's not Marx. This is Melvin.
Melvin.
It's Melvin.
Marx. Marx is cool. I like his hat.
You know, like as someone who grew up with Return to Dreamland and with MAGOLOR, and I never like found Marx that interesting. I would like to see the perspective of other people that really like Marx, like you, Makel. Talk now, do it.
Marx is cool. I like his design. I like his laugh. I like his boss theme. Boss fight cool.
That is
Marx
true.
awesome.
What's the better design? Marx or Marx Soul?
Marx Soul, easy.
Based.
Marx.
No, I'm gonna
Uh,
fight. I'm Marx Soul team.
Marx
I
Soul
like
team
the
forever.
2 colors. I like the new cap.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like Marx. I mean, we're talking about like true Final Boss, right? Final Form Marx compared to Marx Soul, right?
Yeah, like if you're talking like final boss marks. Then
Yes.
Marx.
I don't. I think there's a debate in there. Like I feel like Marx final boss, final form is dude. We're talking about like this is Dragon Ball. Mark's final
I'm not gonna let you destroy my world.
Mark's final form feels more like an evolution of Mark's like normal. Like he just grows legs, you know. And I like the little
Grows legs.
no legs, arms. My Mark's anatomy is not on point.
Sadly, he's not important. I don't think he has to be either. He's just there.
True. At least he has a
it
mask.
depends. I'm one of the people that likes to think that the versions of bosses are canon, because like Chaos Elfllin is canon, and MAGOLOR Soul is canon as well.
That is true. Dude, MAGOLOR Soul looks
So, like, I
way
was
better than MAGOLOR final. Like, you know, that MAGOLOR Soul from XL mode looks better than MAGOLOR Soul from normal mode. It looks so raw.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad they included in the MAGOLOR epilogue
Difference.
the colors.
Oh, MAGOLOR. I thought we were talking about Marx.
No, because you mentioned
No, Mark Soul, there are a few different attacks, like the paint attack and the final scream. That's
I
different.
love with the scream. Hey, it's in Returning on the Logs. It's a mask, you know, Mark Soul.
It's like the mask that started all. So like,
You know,
damn, best.
where's the
That's
heavy
what the point of
lobster
the
mask?
is.
So true.
No.
Amazing.
But I have a good question for you, Makel. We'll be talking about Kirby characters, the characters that you love. But what about we bringing some negativity in this podcast? I actually don't want to bring negativity, but what's your least favorite Kirby character? Time to get spicy.
Wait,
Like
favorite
fries.
or less favorite?
No, least favorite.
Oh, least.
Like the one you hate.
Oh.
The one you want to crunch with your hands. The one you go like, what the why do you exist?
Please be fam. Please be fam. Please be fam.
Yes, we
Who are
might.
you?
Fan is cool.
Fanfan is like the most inoffensive character to ever exist.
No,
Fan,
actually,
fan,
fuck.
fan.
No, I remember fan. Like in the Amazing Mirror, and I mean, really, literally can fuck itself. He's so big, and like even if you touch like one pixel, he just grabs you and tosses you across the map, and you're like, fuck life.
Skill issue. Start hovering.
No.
I love it.
Well, okay,
I don't-
the worst boss from
Skill issue,
DGA
guys.
games?
Skill issued.
the Fire Lion.
I-
I hate the Fire Lion.
Why?
Fire
Lion
Lion is cool.
That's fine.
Nah. I don't like him. The Turtle mini boss was better.
Okay,
Plus
then-
ratio, plus
Then
youthful off.
I take back my fan comment then. Please be boxer. Please be boxer. Please
Okay.
be boxer. Please be.
Yes, box
Please
boxer.
be Box Boy from the hit
I don't-
game Box Boy and Friends.
Box boy. What a box boy.
What a box boy do? Die.
What did Kirby do?
Or
Oh, that's his name.
I love Box Boy.
I love when he's box. A boy.
And a boy.
Boing.
Is box
I
boy
don't
on the
think there's,
Switch?
like.
Is box boy on the Switch?
I think so.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
was
but
like,
like hell,
box
please
boy
go on.
pop girl.
oh yeah, because I thought he was going to die in like 2 days.
They should. It kind of. You know what they should make? They should bring the Box Boy trilogy of games to the Nintendo Switch.
But
Remade on the
Makel,
Box
please
Boy
go ahead.
Box Girl engine.
We're going off track. Please go ahead, Makel.
I don't think there's like an actual character that I hate. Like if I had to think about it, it would probably be like a mini boss or something. Because I don't think there's like a final boss or like an actual character that I just don't like. I mean, there are some that I don't vibe with, but I don't think there's any that I hate. I don't.
That's fair.
Hmm.
That's valid.
I'll have to think about it. Maybe I'll just bring it up later.
I
I'll
will
just
say,
randomly talk about it
like
and just
out of
say,
the modern era, my least favorite out of the like, it's probably Sectonia. I don't really like Sectonia. Like I feel like
Okay,
I feel
look.
like the Ransa is
No.
like
Dude, you gotta explain.
I gotta
Nah.
explain.
Bad opinion back
Well,
I
there.
found.
Do I have
found
the
Dark Matter
video
in my
about
fault for
it?
real.
Do I have the video for you? It's called Why Kirby Lore Ruined the Series. No, it's Kirby Lore Ruined the Series.
I'm calling Small Spider Queen. Let me just...
No. So hear me out. Hear me out. Like Sectoni just like shows up at the end and it's like has like no presence, and like Taranza I think is like such a more interesting character. It's not like the best character, like he's more interesting than Sectonia, and yet like Sectoria is like the focus of everything. Like if she was like a good character, which like I don't think she is. And like Taranza in every other game is like, oh Queen, I'm going to rescue you, or something like that.
You know who else shows up at the end of the game?
Oh,
And there's one of Makel's favorite characters that he always forgets to mention.
Helmet?
Lonoa,
Leon
he
Gar.
just shows up.
Don't do this. Don't do this to
Leon Gar
me.
is not that bad.
Leon Gar is him.
Leon Gar literally just pops up at the end of the fucking game as well.
No, okay, look.
Nah,
the gloves come
Leon
off.
Gar,
The gloves come
it's
off.
good.
He is, his presence is always there. You can see it on the cages. You can tell that there's someone leading the beast pack. He is there. Even if he just shows up, he's still. Why do people? Okay.
Talk. Let them know.
Okay. Leon Gar is not a bad character. I don't think.
First
I
is
do
Leon
agree.
Gar, no Leon Gar.
Leon. I keep.
I don't know.
doing that on purpose. Yeah.
On purpose.
Leon is not a bad character. I think that he's a good guy. But people have to understand. People are like, oh, you know, his ambition is weird. His determination is weird. He's a lion. It's the beast pack. They're a bunch of animals. You're gonna tell me that a lion is a badly written character?
He's a lion.
Bro, you might
It's
as well
a
just have beef
lion.
with the lion from Madagascar. Don't come at me with that. Leon is that.
His
He's
name
him.
is Alex.
I
His name
will
is
say,
Alex.
I think Forgotten Dreams would be better if you had to rescue Elfllin instead of Leon
Yes.
Gar.
That's what it's all about, baby.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Like, I love Elfllin, but that's a big like blow to the character in my opinion. Like, he
That's
just
a
has
big
the like biggest, more emotional sacrifice in the series, and like, hi Kirby. It's like literally like less than 20 seconds left, and I timed it.
Like, bitch, I'm back.
He died for
Yes,
20
Like 12
seconds.
seconds.
Yes.
Oh, look, I like Elfllin. I love him a lot. But yeah, when I first saw that, like, I'm not even gonna lie. When I have my recording of that reaction, like when I first played the final boss for the first time, I was like legitimately in tears because I'm like, no, he's gone. And then 12 seconds
Thank
later,
God I'm
he's
not the
back.
only one.
Yeah,
No,
me
like,
too.
legitimately.
Dude, I
I
was
also
so
cried.
sad, and he just fucking appears.
He's just back. Like, come on.
It's like Flood from Mario,
Funny
from
story.
Mario Sunshine. Like literally
Funny
Flood
story,
At first
moment.
I was crying. At first I was crying because he died, and then I was crying because he didn't stay dead.
So true.
But Makel already knows the
I've been-
story.
I've been craving blood in Kirby. I want the main character to fucking die.
Okay, we gotta
You
keep
know how
Kirby
cool
away
that
from
was?
him.
Oh,
You know
no.
how
I'm about to tell my
fucking
wholesome
awesome that would be?
story.
Like, someone dies, and
It's
Kirby's like,
wholesome.
you bastard, you killed my bestie! And then Kirby goes all out and gets like really fucking pissed, and it's all epic and awesome. Come on!
Even if it would be Bandana Waddle Dee.
Frieza!
No, I'm talking about like a modern character, like a new character, a newly introduced character. I was
But
like,
I wouldn't feel as
on the board
impactful.
of Elfllin dying.
One day, that
It's
could
like if-
happen one day. Just like,
If you just introduce
Bro,
a character like
what do you
10
mean it
minutes
wasn't
earlier.
As impactful. Makel and I were crying because Elfllin died.
hold on.
No,
It's
no,
like
no,
saying,
Makel,
Magolor
Makel,
betraying you wouldn't be
You
as
and me. I was crying too, bitch. Because Makel already.
It wouldn't be impactful if the character
Makel-
died.
Makel-
It's like saying Magolor's betrayal wouldn't be as impactful because you don't know him until you just start playing the game.
No, wait.
is true.
Makel already knows the story, but because I've told them in the past. But I was very sad about Elfllin dying because I saw the little cutscene where he goes, "Oh, thank you for saving me, Kirby, thank you for everything." And me as a little bitch, you know, I started crying. But the funniest part was that because I was crying with my eyes closed, I didn't see Kirby smiling at the end of the cutscene, so I thought it was gone and dead, and I didn't touch the game for days and days and days.
What?
And then I come back and it's like,
That's so funny.
Kirby, and was like, what the fuck?
Kirby was dead.
That's really funny.
I was like, what the fuck? You're supposed to be dead.
Man is living a lie.
I think like
That's so
Kumasagi
funny.
is too much of a pussy. No, I'm just kidding. Like to like kill characters, especially witch that are like you know Marx is alive now. Suppose I think like what's like supposed to be like instead of Marx taking like the energy and becoming Marx Soul, he just takes the energy and becomes a good guy. Like I get it because they just want to implement them in like future games or like different merchandise lines or like Twitter posts. But I don't know, I feel like sometimes a character has to die. Like why is Dark
You're
Meta
like,
Knight?
oh my god.
Like why is Dark Meta Knight still like going around?
Ooh,
There's
if I
always,
open
a,
up that
there's
can of
always a
worms,
mirror.
if I open up
Yes.
that can of worms, I like Dark Meta Knight, but like I know that there are people who like him. I know some people personally who love him, and I hope they don't find this podcast. But I personally don't vibe with him like that, and I don't think that's a problem. I know people have their own picks, but I have no clue like why he's a dream friend. I would have like liked it if he was still an enemy, and if you're going to use him, expand lore on the mirror world. Give us more info on the mirror world. There's nothing. It's just the mirror world.
Yeah, we still don't like truly have the confirmation if like Dark Meta Knight do anything to the like mirror world to like corrupt Sectonia, or just like the mirror world is bad on its own. It's just bad. No?
I'm gonna go back to Elfllin for like 1 second.
Talk about Elfllin.
Yeah, just 1 second. So I like Elfllin. I thought that the 12 seconds after coming back being cheap in the sacrifice, his sacrifice was built up so well. You have like this dramatic music playing, and the two worlds are colliding, and Elfllin goes up in his big heroic moment. Like you just see him, he puts on that serious face, like the one serious face that Kirby has when he gets serious, because why so serious? And then he flies up, glowing, and then why does no one talk about the fact how the music motif of Tomorrow is a New Day starts
Yes.
playing?
Yes.
Twice.
I love when final bosses do that. They just go, okay, we're just gonna show you the theme of your adventure. You're getting memories because it's so a build up to the friends you made along the way.
Yeah, like that's Elflin's big moment, and they just say, hey, actually, he's still alive. Like what was all that for? I'm not saying you have to kill him then and there. You can do the Forgo Dreams where you save Elfllin thing and maybe have Leon team up with you or something, but still.
True.
Talking about Leon teaming up with you, why aren't the Beast Pack in the fucking Waddlebeat town at the end of the game? Only Carol is there. It would have been really cool to
Because
just like
I
go to
think
a
that's
corner.
the best one of them all. So you know they have like prioritize.
Why is
What?
Carl the best? Why is Carol the best?
I
Why?
think we should actually talk about like how extra more like change.
No. Run it back.
Like I like how Forgo Dream is like actually canon. It doesn't do more like what if bullshit. You know, like we were just talking about
Yes, I love
multiverses.
that.
You
Like
should do that.
with heroes in another dimension, Forgo Dreams, and MAGOLOR Epilogue, like you can really tell that HAL is like more focusing on actually making stories of just hiding in a corner and being like, oh yeah, MAGOLOR is
But
safe.
Sonico,
Yes.
Sonico, I want to fight against super forgotten bosses that nobody gives a shit about.
Well, do I have the game for you? It's called Super Kirby Clash. Yes, sir.
Hey.
Without spending extra money after
And
launch.
it's also what?
I said, I want a good game where I can fight all the bosses that nobody gives a shit about, and then I said, without spending extra money after launch.
But Savi,
Oh.
you have to pay $100 to expand that gem apple tree. It's the only way to pay.
And I need
right?
that surprise DVD sticker.
Savvy.
You know, like
Sorry, Ma-
after you buy like $100 equivalent of magic like gem apples, the game is not that bad.
True.
Savvy, I gotta tell you, everyone, Savvy and viewers, I gotta tell you guys, this is urgent. I got news from another dimension. MAGOLOR is trapped in another dimension, in another dimension from another dimension. And
Wow.
there's only one way he can get out. There's only one way he can get out and go back to and return to Dreamland. All you have to do, and I need your help. All you have to do
Credit card?
is go to your mom's wacky magic credit card. Give me the wacky funny numbers at front, and then the 3
9,
secret numbers
7,
at back.
6, 4, 5, 2, 3. No, I'm kidding.
Write that down.
I'm writing it down. And then when you give me those wacky funny numbers, MAGOLOR's tree will grow immediately, and he will return to Dreamland.
Deluxe.
Deluxe. Dang it!
We all share the same brain cells. We're all just a big mass of cells. But
It's true.
speaking of
It's
cells,
like that one video from the
Cell.
animator, Kevin.
Max.
I don't know his last name, but the animator that worked for DreamWorks and makes a lot of memes now.
Sky
He
Blue.
did, like
it's not
Kirby-
DreamWorks. It was Blue Sky.
It's the same
Oh, it's
thing.
Blue Sky.
I said Sky Blue.
I
Sky
Blue.
No,
Whatever.
same thing.
That
Whatever.
animator, he did like the cellular system, and it was Kirby. That's literally all of our brains,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
except mine doesn't say. Oh.
So, Savi, what you were talking about?
I forgot, but I can link this to another argument. Another conversation. I keep saying argument in English because argumento in
Savi
Italian
and
is
the
conversation.
forgotten argument. Oh my god.
Argument is actually a conversation in Italian. Argomento. That's Italian for you. But
Actually.
Oh, well, actually.
okay. Let me just quickly say something. We've talked about Kirby characters. We talked about the bosses. We talked about impressions. One urine, one piss. So I think that now we can just talk about the most important part of this episode. I think everybody was expecting this. What type of fries is the best?
Ooh,
Oh lord.
I don't know. I like.
Curly fries.
I'm
Curly
making-
fries. It's curly fries.
No.
I'm making you choose between your children.
Oh, that's awful. You can't do that.
I know.
What
I
are
don't
you
know.
guys' thoughts on on wedges?
Oh, what?
What the fuck is a wedge?
On wedges.
What's a wedge?
Whoa. You don't fries? Potato wedges?
Oh, these! Oh,
Yeah.
these are super yummy. I love these.
Okay.
I hate them.
Why?
What?
The texture.
Huh?
I don't like the texture.
Oh,
It's too
but it's the
mushy.
best part. It's crunchy, and then the inside
No.
it's soft. Okay.
No, I like it when the crunchy overpowers the soft. I can't handle the soft.
Dex, I'm outside. Open up. Open up the door.
Ah,
I don't know what favorite fry I would have, but like get sweet potato fries out of there forever.
I like French fries.
Yeah.
The basic fries, but I don't know. I like them. Kind of go there with the sauce.
True. Like with cane sauce.
Like canes. But what is your favorite
Okay.
Kirby food? No,
My favorite what?
Kirby food.
Eporana juice. Na 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 na. Nah, I like apple juice.
I like
Apple juice.
strawberry shortcake. My favorite.
That's just food. That's not Kirby.
It is Kirby because it's Kirby's favorite food.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I want to eat a Kirby burger. I'd like to eat food with Kirby's face.
Dude, I
on it.
want like Kirby Cafe to be more accessible. I want to go to Kirby Cafe.
Yes.
That's the dream.
I want the Kirby mouthful cake. No.
No, I want the MAGOLOR drink. MAGOLOR Betrain drink, I think it's called. Something like that.
I want the little chocolate thingy based on Mennonites. Yummy. Because I like yummy. Yummy is good.
True. Okay, but
I
switch
know.
But you know what's even more
Yes?
yummy? The comments that we got on last time's video.
Let
Because,
him
that was last time.
know.
Last
true.
time we just kind of asked you, what's your favorite Kirby game? And so I was like, wow, that's a pretty good question. So we thought about, what if we take some of these questions and actually read them out loud? So we took 4 different comments, and we're going to, if you excuse the joke, comment on them.
You're
Actually, yes, I
actually a comedian god.
I know.
I think I killed Dex earlier, so I might have to bring him back to life for this.
Yes, sir.
Rise from the grave.
Okay, Dexus, I did the Sonic ritual. I don't fucking know. Just come back to life. Where are you? Okay, let's cut this part.
Bro, he's
Oh
not
my
dead.
God. Oh my god. Makel literally came over and killed me. Anyways, answering the food question, I would genuinely want to try the soft serve ice cream. I don't think
Yeah.
there's any cookies in Kirby. Cookies are my favorite food, so like after cookies, I guess comes soft serve ice cream. So I would like to try the soft serve ice cream. That's mine. That's my
true.
answer.
Found Susie's.
That's pretty nice. But for the comments, I would say to read them as I sent them here. You fellows will see it in the context drop chat. Each one of us will comment on, we'll read these comments. So the first comment by Duke of Null will be read by DExus, the second one by me, the third one by Makel, and last but definitely not least by Sonico.
Yes,
So
sir.
DExus, if you would like to do the honors, please read this wonderful comment by Duke of Null. Speaking of which, hi, how's it going?
Yo.
Oh my god, that's the guy that collabed with you, Makel, right?
Yes, he is a very awesome person. You should subscribe to him right now.
Oh, that's so true. Anyways, as someone who grew up on Superstar Ultra, replaying it over and over again, really falling in love with it, Nova was always such an alluring character to me. The clockwork conglomerate of junk drawer items used to raise the stakes with a betrayer was quite effective. I find it hilarious that after granting Marx's wish, it just starts ramming itself into Dreamland. Great stuff. As one can imagine, my excitement from Planet Robot's climax was, as such, truly peaked.
Yes.
Fiction.
Planet Robobot's tragic, coupled with its insane final and momentous fight against Stardream, makes it my favorite Kirby game, with Superstar Ultra coming just behind it due to nostalgia.
Yes, love the podcast. You gotta read that.
Yes, I'm actually taking a breather because I'm like inside of my car melting, which is why I'm having a hard time reading.
This is melting.
Yes. Yes.
But
Love the
jokes aside,
podcast.
I really, really like this comment, how intricate it was and how explained. And today we just talked about characters, so someone bringing up Nova, I think it's pretty interesting because it's a character that showed up multiple times, from being a very important character to the story of Milky Way Wishes to being a mask and Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I think that Nova is pretty iconic when it comes.
His best role being a mask.
Yes, I think it's very Nova is very well known amongst the community. Makel, since you're the special guest of this episode, what do you think of Nova?
Nova is cool. I like Nova. Did you know I like Nova?
Nova, your business.
I'll kill you again.
I do want to mention I really like how you followed my advice on the Kirby how to start playing Kirby games video way before I did it, and probably before I was like old enough to know what Kirby was. So like props to you. And if I'm not wrong, Makel, was that also your first Kirby game?
And Superstar Ultra was my first Kirby game, yes. Way back when.
Good.
Let's go. Welcome to the Superstar
Loaded.
Ultra Starters Club. Fuck yeah.
Peak fiction.
I'm not allowed to show it.
Let's watch some better Kirby games.
But fellas, who else is peak fiction? Because people can be peak fiction now because of this transition. The answer is Rabby. Rabby from the channel
Yo.
artist, which also was...
Is that the...
Rabby is not.
Whoa.
Rabby
Rabby
is
is-
not peak fiction.
Yes, he
They're
is.
It's
not
peak reality, I don't
fictional.
No,
care.
he's fiction because there's no way he can be
They are
this
peak
good.
reality. They are peak reality, okay? But Rabby was commented to us
Absolutely.
saying... So, funny story. I lost my memory. That's a very interesting start. I lost my memory in an accident a few years ago, so I can't exactly remember what my first Kirby game was. But some very specific things from my past have kept engraved in my head after that. Like Mozart's Alla Turca, illustration in theory and practice, and rats singing. Last year I found out that the rats singing were actually the sound effects in the Squeak Squad theme, and after that my Kirby obsession automatically came back at full speed. And that's why I founded the DExus channel and met you guys. For that reason alone, I think Squeak Squad, despite the game itself being, well, that is my favorite. First of all, I feel so bad for shitting on Squeak Squad. Like, I feel so bad now. I like every single episode of this podcast will have a little small section where I just talk shit about Squeak Squad, and now I feel terrible. But I'm so happy that
I don't like you for that. Squeak Squad is fine.
It's not.
It's a fine
DExus knows
game.
where it's at. No, Sonico knows where it's at. You know.
But I will say, like, I find so interesting how, like, the smallest of thing can, like, have a deep memory within us. Like, if you had, like, an initial, like, anything really could, like, bring that back, like, your memories. And I find that, like, so
Let's
cool.
not forget about the Santiago incident.
To Santiago. So, like, for the people that don't know, Santiago is, like, a meme that, like, says the modern interpretation of classic Sonic. Like, the small guy. He's, like, he's a different person from the original Sonic from the Genesis games. But, like, one of the people that, like, helped, like, make that meme popular, they also lost their memory. I don't know, he's a he. They also lost their memories. But Santiago was the one that, like, brought their memories back. And, like, I find that so interesting and so cool. Santiago save a person.
Cool.
That's so
And I do want to add, I feel very honored to, like, not that, you know, I don't know exactly how you remembered that the Squeak Squad theme was, like, the squeaks that you heard, but I do feel really, like, honored to be that one person that's just like, oh wait, yes, I love Kirby, and, like, reminds people why they like Kirby. It really makes me, like, it really makes me want to keep on working. So, you know, thank you.
so true.
Thanks, Ravi, for the nice comment.
Thanks, Ravi.
It's
Very
like a
well.
big inspiration to us all, people like you that just keep us working. So thank you very much. I'm sorry for shitting on Squeak Squad.
Also,
was-
Rabi, I love
And
your
it's
art.
also
I'm sorry for shooting
Yes,
on Squid Squad. It
shout out-
will happen again.
shout out to Outer Space Vodka. Everyone, go ahead and read that webcomic. It's really good.
It's
Very
so
good.
good. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
good. The little cigarettes inside the sunglasses. That's like top 10 design choices ever made.
So true.
But Makel, it's now your time to read the third comment and comment about it. I'm such a comedy genius.
Oh my god, it's almost like if you didn't do that joke earlier.
I know. That's why it's funny. It's not funny actually.
This comment is from Pal X. I've got to say, Epic Yarn, so many great memories of playing with my sister. Same here. Plus, the graphic style is beautiful, and so is the music. I love everything about it. Grrr! Close second is Return to Dreamland for the same reason. So many.
Grand Hammer moment.
Grand Hammer!
Thank you. I did not know how to make you say that, but thank you for mentioning
God
that. I
damn.
love that.
I love it.
But I also
Epic
played
Yarn.
Epic Yarn with my sister. That's pretty nice.
I play with my brother. Who?
I played with my sister. Is that the game that everyone just plays with their siblings?
Yes.
I
I
played it
think-
alone.
Oh yeah, because you couldn't.
No.
Because you couldn't play it.
I started on the DS. So, like, Wii games weren't. I had a Wii, but I never had a Kirby on the Wii. Any Kirby on the Wii, I only had, like, New Super Mario Brothers Wii. And my parents never really liked playing video games with me, other than my dad. So, and he was rarely at home because he worked. So I don't really have that memories with Epic Yarn, but I do. My kind of memory with the game. Everyone. The good thing about Epic Yarn is that even though it's a spin-off, and it's like a little bit overrated because it's the one Kirby game a lot of people have played.
Well, I wouldn't say
do think that
overrated.
the vibe of the game, I would say it is, by, like, non-Kirby fans. They're like, yes, that's the Kirby game. I remember playing that Kirby game, and that's how all Kirby games afterwards is. Anyways, I do like how the game gives off a very cozy feeling to everyone that plays it, and it helps either, like how you guys mentioned, further connections with your loved ones, or in my case, bring me a little bit of inner piss
Inner piss.
Inner piss.
Oh, just
Bro ruined his whole motivational speech.
It all just narrows down at the start
That is
of
such a
life, at the
Texas
start of
moment.
nature.
But yeah,
It
like
all comes down to piss.
Epic Yarn is such like magical
Inner peace.
experience. Like there's games like there's other games like Rainbow Curse, Dreamland 3, I don't know, 64
Yes, my
that can
therapy game.
can give you a similar level like therapy. Like they don't have their own like special styles that make them unique. But I think like Epic Yarn goes a step beyond that. Like with the music,
Yeah.
the like way like the level design is just so like
I know why.
expansive.
I know why.
Yeah,
You
why?
wanna know why? At least
Why?
my reasoning for that is because, different to the other games you mentioned, Epic Yarn isn't infuriating to play.
Yes, very true.
Yeah,
There
Yeah.
are like bullshit. There isn't a shit ton of bullshit
Yeah.
things. The controls are very responsive and quick, and it makes Epic Yarn just be a piece of headspace and just coziness.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
again, for
I
me,
would
the
defend-
game.
I think why Epic Yarn is so good is because like it plays very well on that like yarn and like arts and crafts mechanics and like atmosphere, because the game is very like expansive. There's a lot of like little things to find. It's very slow, but it's like has a lot of exploration elements. Like, you know, there's the chest and there's always like tiny little things all around. Like there's a duck that you can like push around to use as a
Oh,
platform.
yeah, it's adorable.
You know, like there's piano keys that like when you run over them to like make music notes. Like
The flower.
there's flowers that you can like hang on and like it goes up.
A
Like,
teddy bear. You
There's
know.
the teddy bear you help. Like
Oh my god.
it's always like
The sleeping wallabies together with the horse
Yeah.
beats on top of them. I
so
love
true.
them.
Like there's always something to do. Like Epic Yarn isn't boring. It's like filled with like stuff all around, but it still feels like slow. Like not slow in the boring sense, but slow in the cozy way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
like
it's
The
like
game
taking a
makes you
little walk in
feel like
winter.
trousers.
It really feels like trousers.
Yeah, it's like pants.
But yeah,
That's
like
trousers. No. Please go ahead.
Pants. Michael, gas me up. It's pants.
his pants.
We're gonna start
SpongeBob.
World War III.
Pants versus trousers.
SpongeBob!
Next Splatfest. Pants versus trousers.
Pants and trousers. Trousers.
And what's Big Man?
Team SpongeBob.
Yes.
SpongeBob, Sandy,
Very
Squidward.
good, Patrick.
Oh my god, you
Back
guys.
to what I was trying to say about Epic Yarn.
Yes.
Because I didn't get to finish. The game is just a very cozy experience, and like at least in my case, it helped me a lot with my mental health. Because when Extra Epic Yarn, the game a lot of people hate, when the game released, I was going through like a very bad headspace and like a lot of trauma going on behind the scenes. And Epic Yarn was just a little escape from that bad place in my life. And I love the game for that.
That is a,
No,
a
no,
really
not
like
that one.
cute thing to say. Yeah, I think like that's an experience a lot of people have with Epic Yarn, including myself. It's like so emotional. That's I think why I love it so much. But another game that we have talked about a little earlier in the episode, but there is so much to talk about because the game is so good. It's a me here has a comment talking about that game. It says, haven't actually played a Kirby game in a while, but Forgottenland's level design is so much more engaging and fun than most of the prior games, not to mention how utterly incredible it is visually. Also, it's one of the very few Kirby games where you don't kill any wildies, therefore it's got a 10 out of 10 for that alone. That is true.
Why is It's a Me so based?
I know,
Why
right?
why is he so based?
Like, we talk
It's
about
a
a
me,
lot
it's just
about the story
bonus.
elements, like significance of Forgotten Land, but we have to like admit how just solid the game is, like overall, from like a design standpoint, from like a gameplay wise. Like, I love it. I love so much. I love Forgotten Land. Wow.
Oh,
I just want to make a comment on It's a Me's comment. Ha, Savi, I stole your joke.
Uh-huh.
there is the, you're
get
just spitting. You're spitting. You're just speaking facts. I think that Forgotten Land plays with so many like themes at once, but one of its themes that it like does a lot in the level design as well as the story and everything is that it's this theme of mystery. Because like when you first boot up the game, you're not even met with the title screen.
Hey! You said it wrong. It's not mystery. It's discovery. Come on.
Oh my god.
Hoshinokabi, the Discovery.
Love Discovery.
Yes, the theme of discovery. Because like when you first boot up the game, it's no title screen, just the intro cutscene, and then Kirby's in the jungle. You're walking through the jungle, no music. You just hear the birds singing like or tweeting the main Forgotten Land theme of running through the new world, and you don't know what to do except go forward. And you don't get Waddle Dee Town, you don't get DDD's redemption, you don't get Meta Knight's fight, you don't get Elfllin, you don't get the found family moments, Leon, Carol, none of that. You don't get any of that if you don't move forward, because the game's sense of discovery just tells you, just walk forward. You don't know what you're gonna find, but just walk forward, and the moment you do, you're gonna be surprised for what you see, regardless of if it's scary or if it's bad. And that's just the power of Kirby, and I love Kirby so much.
Yeah, like there's a moment in the first stage where you have Carmel and you hit a bridge and the like song plays, "Welcome to the New World," like snippet plays, and like that's the moment, you know, like yeah, this game is it's just built different compared to other like other games. Shut the fuck. Like other like other Kirby games
Your eyes
might
on.
other Kirby games might have it better in other aspects like level design or controls, but like Forgotten Land has something like special that only like the third dimension can really accomplish. That sense of discovery, like that sense of scale, that sense of like world building, you know?
First of all, I am Vegeta. No, first of all, I feel like what something Makel said us to the past in behind the scenes moment really just underlines how interesting it is. I think it was you, Makel, that said this. That if you don't take the first step, if you're scared and you don't know, you don't want to go in the island, you don't want to go in the funny Crash Bandicoot level, you can't, but you miss out on so much. So it's about the courage to just pushes you forward to the final boss, to every single challenge that faces you. It's such a beautiful thing. Second of all, you're not Vegeta. Now, second of all, I feel like Forgotten Land, yes, it really, really works well with the 3D in mind. It's just, it opens up so many possibilities. It opened up, I cannot wait, honestly, for another 3D Kirby game. Because if this is the first one, well, it's not technically the first one, considering that there's like many different examples in the past, experiments of being a 3D Kirby game. But considering this is the first true Kirby game in 3D, I cannot wait to see what Shinya Kumasaki and HAL Labs will store for the Pink Puffball in the third dimension.
Yes. And before the next game has another vocal thing that somehow puts Welcome to the New World to shame. Impossible.
Yeah, and
Impossible.
then like a new 3D Kirby game comes out and like, you know, Forgotten Land kinda made.
I know how to make it better. Make Kirby sing.
Yes.
Well,
Actually.
have you seen
how
the
would that
Kirby
work?
30th anniversary music fest?
No, it's gone.
Wait, they already did it. They already made
Yeah,
Kirby
they
sing.
already did it. So we went over the commenter just quickly, but actually it's also a pretty cool person, pretty cool dude, you know, and that's one of the reasons because they did an amazing final for the Fountain of Dreams podcast that we just want to show. So here it is. Heitor, put it.
There's actually another one.
Guys,
They're all
look
gonna be in the
insane.
end card.
You are insane.
I am insane.
You gave me fangs. I love that.
I love
the little
fangs.
fangies.
I am not
They look like Klonoa.
Yes. Texas looks the range. You love to see it. Also, they made.
Next to the fact that your
I am not
audio is stuff.
fucking range. I'm gonna kill every single one of y'all.
But there is also two other fan arts that depict my funny joke, which is the homeless MAGOLOR joke.
I love
They
homeless
actually
MAGOLOR.
depicted homeless MAGOLOR So we're gonna show this up as well.
Yeah.
Looks so good. Hey,
So
Thor.
shout outs to them.
Yes, amazing.
Shoutouts to Among
But-
Us.
Just a thing, if you want to be Why Gets a Me and share some fan art for the Founder of Dreams, just tag on us on our Twitter account or Instagram. You will find the link in the description.
Or just
And while you're there, you should also subscribe to Makel McFry, which
Ta-
was today's
Tag
awesome
us-
guest.
Tag us with the hashtag FART. F for Fountain of Dreams Art.
Fuck you.
FR.
I'm
I get it.
I'm trying to figure out
ah.
how long were you waiting to tell that joke?
Yeah, I get it.
I just came up with it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But yeah, you
Don't do it.
just tag us and maybe do a. We don't actually read the hashtag, so just add us on Twitter, Instagram, or any other social media.
Or
I don't know. Can you tag
don't
people
know.
on Spotify?
no, I don't think so. Or just DM us individually, me, Savi, or DExus. You know, if you like.
And be sure to hit the Fountain of Dreams bell icon for notifications.
Yes, sir, dude.
We love the Founder of Dreams.
Woohoo.
But you know, with that
Oh
being
yeah, make sure to
said,
subscribe to Makel McFry on YouTube.com
Yes, sir.
and watch the
Check it
Elfllin
out.
video that's probably out.
It's probably out.
what was your experience here at the Fountain of Dreams?
It was very fun. I enjoyed the comfort and the good talking. Thank you for having me today.
Yeah, the comfort like murdering me. My
True.
own father
the
killed me.
piss. The piss
I
just
brought you back
coming
to life.
Makel,
That's true, that's true.
where can we find you in the interwebs of the universe? Internet.
Who the fuck says interwebs?
Me now
In another dimension.
in another dimension. Where can we find you?
In another dimension, you can find me on the Twitter dimension. You can find me on Instagram at Magol_Marx. That is where I reside.
Huh?
Yes.
I didn't know
That's a
about
ship
that. I
name.
literally didn't know about that.
That is my.
It's a ship name.
No, it wasn't a ship name back then. It was just the two
Not
characters I
Marx,
like.
It's a ship name.
No, please.
It is a ship name.
Not
But with
being
that being
ship
said,
animation.
I think DExus, it's your time.
Savi,
It's
Savi,
time. Wait.
Plugs.
I was just about to say, after Makel finishes, you also need to announce the other question, because we,
Oh, did
fellas, great announcement. There is going to be a question of the episode, every episode, and we're going to read them just as we did today.
Oh my god, really? Didn't know about
Well,
that.
not on every episode.
Well,
Yeah.
There's gonna be some pre-recorded episodes that will be like won't have answers to
sure.
questions. So sorry about that.
Whoops.
Yeah. But Makel, go on.
About what?
There's any other
The
platforms?
plugs.
Oh wait. Find me on Tumblr. I don't want to give my username though.
Just find
find
me.
What's your username on
Just find
Tumblr?
me.
Find me.
We did not talk about women. I'm upset. We should restart a podcast.
No.
We already
Mermaids.
did.
Mermaids.
Ooga.
I'll take Drawcia. Savi goes with Queen Ripple.
No, both.
Makel
Both is
goes
good.
with Claycia. No, you have to choose one.
It's
I'm
like
not
making me
gonna-
choose between my
I'm
I'm not gonna be
children.
Polly. I'm not gonna be Polly. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll go with
Broby
Queen
light.
Ripple though.
What?
You have Queen Ripple? Okay, I'll keep
Oh, okay.
Drawcia. She's the only Kirby character to get canonically naked.
What?
Huh? Horse?
Well,
She
Yeah.
does at the end of the boss. She gets naked.
I
That is
can't
true.
believe
The
this is how
video.
this is-
Send the
Makel-
video.
Makel has Claycia. Sonico, what's your Kirby waifu?
Susie.
Rouge the Bat from Kirby.
That's not
True!
a Kirby
I forgot
character.
about Susie. So yes,
Oh,
going
man.
back to the Fountain of Dreams hashtag FART.
No, it's not.
Draws.
No, it's Fountain Cast
Draws
Art.
make. No.
No.
It's
Draw us with our
Fountain of
waifus.
Dreams ART. Draws making out with all of the sexy waifus.
I'm worried that somebody's going to do that.
This is off.
Disclaimer, this is a joke.
Okay, let's just end this podcast now. DExus, do the
So,
outro.
so DExus, what's
I
the question
forgot.
of the episode?
The question of the episode is, what is your Kirby waifu?
Yes.
No.
Yes. We'll go with
No.
it. My original plan was what's your favorite Kirby character and why, but it's what's your favorite Kirby waifu and why.
And why?
I'm not kidding.
No. What's your favorite
Yes.
Kirby character and why? You can't. It can be your waifu.
It can.
be your Kirby waifu if you want.
But it can
Or
also
husbando.
Or husbando, true. Or
Meta Knight. I want Meta Knight to crush me.
What's the version of a non-binary
Crush.
non-binado.
Crush,
Or
I'd
what?
say. Because like
Crush.
I prefer
Okay, sure.
I prefer Fanta.
Or it can also be Fanta.
Fanta. Fanta like the drink?
Yes.
They just become
Yeah,
drinks.
Fanta.
No, you guys don't get it because Fanta and Crash are the same thing.
Oh,
Don't do
Whatever.
this.
I get it.
Or whatever your Kirby crush is, it can be your crush if you want. Thank you so much for watching this definitely not unhinged episode, because when every episode is unhinged, none of them are.
Yes.
Of the Fountain of Dreams podcast. Have some pleasant dreams.
Yes, I'm here to
No.
spread Elfllin propaganda. I love mermaids. Grrrr!